If you are a Nigerian, this is the top 5 ways to avoid thieves from getting access to your bank account. This is the top 5 ways to avoid 419ers, scammers to steal your money from the bank. This is very, very important. Share it to all your loved ones. Number one, I know things are very hard, but try and get 2 phones. We love smartphones, yeah? This is a smartphone. Hmm? The second phone should be something like this. Now, your smartphone is where all your apps are, your banking apps or whatever, your WhatsApp, everything. This is where everything is going to be. But this is what you're going to be using to receive your bank alert. That your SIM card, that your main SIM card that everybody knows you with, that you're using to receive bank alert. Do not put it in your smartphone. Don't put it here. I know you want to be removing all your iPhones to be making call, blah, blah. No. Use this small phone. I'll tell you the reason. Use this small phone. Because if you use your smartphone to use it to be receiving calls, most especially your original number whereby you receive bank alert, what happens is that when you steal your phone, they will have access to your SIM card. They might just send any code, any USSD or whatever. They might just send code and they'll just reactivate every settings you have on all your bank apps. Naturally, when a thief, for instance, wants to take from you, they'll look at from ways they'll look at things that are very, very attractive. Now, when I have this phone with me and I have this little phone with me, and somebody wants to steal from me, it is this big one that the person wants to steal. So that is why you must not put your original SIM card you use to receive bank alerts. That is that. Hmm? Secondly, like I said, use this small one for bank alerts only and use it for your main SIM card, whereby you can be using it to make calls. Number three, make sure you cancel all USSD. Very, very important. Some of us, if we want to transfer urgent money, we just like to use our phones to just want to make transaction very fast. To use our little phone, cancel it so that anybody that have access to this will never want to even try it, to want to use it to make any transaction, because it will not work. If you want to do it, go to your bank, tell them you want to cancel anything USSD on your phone, so that even though it's your original SIM card, nobody can use it to make transaction. Number four, set up a PIN on your little phone. This is the most secure. This is the most important thing. If there is something you need to take, you can be using one phone. I know a lot of people may not be opportune to be using more than one phone, but if you can be using one phone, but make sure you set up a PIN. Like this one now, I already switched it off before I started the video. I put it on already. As you can see, it's asking me for a PIN. I can tell you for free, nobody on this planet Earth can open this. If they like, they should take it to Yaba, take it to anywhere. Nobody can have access to this SIM card if they don't know my PIN. I'm not talking about a PIN from your phone. No, I'm talking about your SIM card. Your SIM card, go to settings, look for how you're going to set up a PIN on your SIM card. You know why? So that anytime somebody remove your SIM card, which you used to receive alert and put on in their phone, when they put on that phone, they will still ask them for enter PIN. So you see, you're going to frustrate that fraudster that wants to steal from you. That thief that took your phone, that want to steal money from you, you're going to frustrate that person. That person will never have access to your money. They will ask that person for PIN, and the person, don't use those popular passwords 00000 111111 55555 1234. Don't use those popular PIN. Don't even use your date of birth. Don't use your date of birth. You can use, let me tell you one secret. You can use the date of birth of your dad, date of birth of one of your siblings, date of birth of your mom, but don't use your own date of birth. And the thing is, you have 3 tries. Once you try it more than 3 and you're not able to open it, it's going to block. You understand me? And when it blocks, you need your SIM pack to unblock it. You need a POC. You see, I just opened mine. Can you see? With the PIN. So even if they steal your phone, even if they steal this your smartphone, hmm, they can't have access to your app. Because first of all, they'll just go to the SIM card and just type any bank app, any bank code on the SIM card on that smartphone, thinking that that is where you receive your alert, and it will never respond. Once you do that, you are safe. The only thing valuable in their hand will just be your phone and maybe your contacts. That is just it. Mm? And make sure your bank apps, make sure you put pattern on it. A lot of you don't put pattern. Go to your phone and look for a setting and put pattern, pin, so that anytime you want to log in your bank app, you need to type pin or maybe put a pattern whereby only you can have access to it. If you don't put pattern, make sure you don't use your face as a means of approving transactions. No, don't do that. Hmm? The last but not the least, please, if there is anything that I would advise you, always delete all your alerts on your phones. All the alerts you receive on your SMS, always delete it. You know why? Because the country is not really safe. You might be kidnapped. And when you're kidnapped, they'll go through your phones. Once they go through your phone, they see all the alerts, the big money. It's an indication that they're going to extort you and they will deal with you. You don't have any complaint. Delete it. Always, always delete it. In fact, if you have 3 bank accounts, and one of the bank account maybe now 1,000, 2,000 inside, and if you're traveling, just make sure it is that one that is reflecting that you're having 1,000 or 2,000. The remaining ones, the remaining ones that you have big, once you make big transaction, delete it. If you are able to do this, I'm telling you, you'll be safe from all these fraudsters and all that. I hope you understand me. I hope this will sink into your head.